For those who are not familiar with my shop, it's called Viola's Emporium and Stitch Niche. And I did make a little catalog. It is available. It is free. The majority of the catalog is full of different patterns that I've made. Here's all my 2 cowls, my knitted and crocheted cowls, the different hats you might see. And this is the other cowl that is, you can wear 3 different ways. I'm sorry, this is the hooded scarf. And then I've got this really pretty ribbed tee, and I thought that one was adorable. This is made with a cotton blend. It's so yummy. I like this one because the front and the back is made exactly the same. You can change different designs because there's 4 designs, or you can do like teal on the back and rust on the front, and then wear different directions each time because both sides are exactly alike. Then I made this real fuzzy vest. It was made with a yarn called Wild, and I don't think is much available anymore. Then I made this one here. I call it fishnet lace because it's very open and lacy, but when you make it, it's very condensed, but then you have to open it up like an accordion, which is really neat. And a couple other types of shawls here, and this is the self-fringing one, which is super easy to do. I've got a video on that one out there. This one has a flare design to it. It really is neat, and I call this one the stained glass window. It goes with a stained glass window hat that I showed you a couple of weeks ago. And there's another flared scarf, and I like this one with a tassel. This one's really, really neat. It's done on the bias, so it gives it a whole different texture. And then, of course, you got the fuzzy one. Then I've got this crocheted one, which I call tumbling blocks. I'm really not sure what they call this particular design, but it's really neat the way the crochet thread goes different directions. That's my original shawl that I made called the Glitzy shawl. It's been around since 2002. And several other ones here, some open lacy ones, kind of soft ones, plus all the different hats. Like this one is all the different cable stitches that you get in the one pattern. Then there's the interlac, there's the stained glass window that I showed earlier, fingerless gloves and mittens, and plus a hat with a little fuzzy on it, and a little bit of decoration up there. And then I got some little baby jackets. I got the V-neck and the crew neck, of course, and a little girl's crochet dress. I ran out of those. They're very, very popular. This is a very basic, straightforward baby jacket. It's done in rectangles. So the front and back is a rectangle. The 2 sleeves are rectangles, and then you sew them together and it makes a drop shoulder. And of course, the one that I do the most of, which is the star stitch, which we all know about. And then I call this one the collared raglan baby sweater because it does have a collar, and it comes with booties and mittens and a hat. Same with this one and the lacy one. I just want to give you an idea what's in the book, and I've got 4 different knitted and crocheted afghans. These 2 are crocheted, these are knitted, knit, 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 knit. And this one is done 2 different ways, so it's really, really neat, and it's very wavy. Then I added a few of the different yarns that are out there and available. Unfortunately, the Tatami DK is just about gone. The Plymouth DK is available still. This one, Perfection Tapas, I've got very little left. This one I can still get. That one is gone. Of course, the arrows, I still have it. And then on the back, we've got this is Snuggly Spots, which I have quite a few of them still left. And we finish up with the Plymouth Encore, which is your worsted weight yarn, which is great for the hats, like the 3 and 5 color hat that I showed you before, and then Afghans, of course. Unfortunately, I'm almost completely out of this inch wide or half-inch wide ribbon, but any ribbon yarn would make this fringing scarf. And I have an order form on the back. Of course, you can't forget my face cloths, which we just did, all 6 of them, and then of course the kitchen set, which I've expanded to include the fuzzy one that I showed about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Now, to get this catalog free, there's 2 ways to do it. The first way is to send me an email or a text, and leave me your address, and I'll be very happy to mail you one. Or you can go online to stitchknits.com. You go to, this is the home page. I just want to show you what the home page looks like. You go to the home page and hit the word shop. When you hit the word shop, it takes you to this page, which shows you some of the most popular patterns that I have and some of the popular yarns. And you click on the picture of the catalog, and then you say buy now. It's free, but you have to say buy now, otherwise it won't let you follow through. Once you do the buy now, it's going to ask you for your name, address, and city and state, and then you would hit continue. Now, even though you give me your email address, that doesn't mean I'm going to bombard you with emails. As everybody knows, you don't really get a lot of emails from me. You get plenty from everybody else. And I figure if you have a question, you'd be more than happy. You can call me, or I can call you. You can email me. You can text me. Either way will work out just fine. Then you would hit continue, and then you'd be allowed to download the actual PDF of the catalog, and you'd have it immediately. If you want me to mail it to you, the actual physical catalog, mail it to you, it would probably take 2 to 4 days, depending on how far away you are. I just want to show you that. Thank you for watching, and check out my website if you have a chance, because there's many other aspects to this. Let me see if I can get back a little ways. Come on. See, I've got our story of how we got started. Of course, got to have that. And then some of the corrections to some of the patterns. If you got one of my patterns, then there might be a correction to it. As you can see here, there's a few. And more means it got additional instructions here. Brag Corner, these are different ladies that have given me a photo of the projects that they finished from my different patterns. She was a sweet lady. She made this beautiful little hat with a pom-pom for her granddaughter before she passed away. She was one of my most talented knitters. This lady was so awesome. As you can see, these were from Jupiter and some were from Denellen. This little boy, they put the jacket on him and he didn't like the idea, so as you can see, he was very upset. But this is a pattern I got from, I think, Plymouth. This is my own design. Of course, she used a different yarn in. It comes out a little bit different, but that's okay. And there's me, of course. My sister, she got into making felt stuff, and she wanted making all those felt purses and shoe covers, and she just had a ball. But I just wanted to give you an idea. Now, you can, when you go to the shop page, you can either go to where all the yarns are at, you can go to where all the patterns are at, or where the handcrafted and unique gift items are at, accessories, discontinued items, which there are a few, sewing and craft accessories. But you can click on any one of these categories and it'll take you to the page. So if you do yarn, there's all the yarn. So I still got some jewel left. Of course, I've got my baby blossom. There's the hat again. I mean, the pattern catalog again. I still have some arrows. Kramer Tapas, I think I still have some, but I got plenty of Encore. And I got the spots. And there's the little baby headband. It should not be under yarn, but I guess somehow I got there. I still have the remix and the folio, but it gives you some of the ideas of all the different yarns that I have. I have plenty more at the shop. You can just order them directly through me, give me a call. You can go here and click on which weight of yarn you want. Or if you wanted to go straight to patterns, as soon as it wakes up, you can go to patterns, and there you go. There's the F-bomb, the shawl, the fishy net lacy one, the cowl, gloves. I mean, there's quite a few here. As you can see, I got 4 pages worth. So check out my website at stitchniche.com. I hope you enjoyed the video and was able to get an idea of some of the stuff that I offer in my store as well as on the internet. I do a lot of internet sales. Thank you and have a good day.